Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Paradise, aka Oahu, Hawaii. Yes, we are expanding the life list to the Hawaiian archipelago. I might make this one giant conglomerate video or 3 smaller videos with 2 days on the North Shore, 2 days freshwater, and then 2 days on the south in Honolulu. Anyways, I already caught 3 species so far. I didn't film it, but I'll show you all them here. Very cool, very, very cool. And we are at a pristine looking bay right now. We're gonna try and add some more lifers here. And the goal of this trip is just catch as many different species as possible. Hopefully get to 500 on the life list. I think I need like 41 more. It's quite an optimistic goal, but we can shoot for it. Oh yeah, and the only thing I brought with me is this bottomless bag of magical fishing gear. And it has 7 GoPro batteries in it. And when those are gone, the video ends because I only have enough charger to recharge my phone. So let's get to it, stop wasting battery. All right, so I was at that beautiful beach over there and I went over this little hill and I found a ditch absolutely teeming with fishes. So let's try and see what kind of species these are. Okay, polar eyes don't help at all here. It's too dark. Whoa, what was that? My hook's just too big for him. All right, this is not happening the way I want it unless I put a Tanago hook on. And I know I'm gonna encounter this species later in the trip. So I'm gonna just take advantage of being next to this beautiful bay while I'm here, because this is the only time I come into this bay. And a storm's about to come in. Oh, actually, heck yeah, I just got one. It's a female, but I'll take it. All right, there's what I believe is our short fin molly. Liberty molly also exists around here. I'm not sure of the difference at the moment, but I think that's a short fin. Very cool. Out of this smelly ditch.
All right, y'all, so this is Narration Hunter here. This video is gonna be slightly different because there's gonna be a lot of narration. And as you can see what I'm doing here, I have gone over the little hill to the beach. Saw a little sea turtle there. That was pretty cool. Went and saw some goatfish. First time ever seeing goatfish, so that's cool. And did some more snorkeling, found a little scorpion fish. Unfortunately, that one, it ate it, but it didn't take the hook point, and that's pretty much done. So I just kind of left in that scenario after that. Found a little boxfish, just chilling. Nani? Didn't have my snorkel rod, unfortunately, for that. And yeah, not a whole lot because this lagoon is surprisingly muddy underwater. Doesn't really look it. And so I got out of the shore, went around the corner to the point here, don't know the exact name of it, where I caught some interesting fish over there, which I'll show y'all.
So I was just fishing outside the bay here just for freaking butterfly fish that stole my bait like 30 times. And I caught a sour wrasse, that was cool. But we just also landed a Humanama Nuka Nuka Pua. Dude, last time I came to Hawaii when I was like 10 or 12, I love this fish so much. This is a state fish of Hawaii, by the way. Well, actually, I don't know if it's the lagoon or the wedge tail. But, oh, look at that, that's so wicked. But yeah, I named my email after it. It's like HumanaMaNukaNukaPua@gmail.com. Bro, that is neat. All right, we're gonna let this one go. Whee! Let me say swim. Oh my gosh, look how tall the spikes on those yucca things are. Jeez. Y'all know what a boat ramp means. It means we gotta come back at nighttime and check it out. Oh yeah, those are a big one. More shadows. Come on, spotted eagle ray. Turn the other direction. All right, so beaking it has not been working out nearly as well as I thought it would. I snagged a little snapper right there, but I also, out of that little crevice next to the boat ramp, caught some kind of, I think it's a soldier fish. Yeah, right there. Dude, it's so small. I wonder what species it is. Oh, and the reason I'm calling it a soldier fish, not a squirrel fish, is because I don't feel any spikes on the operculum, which kind of rules out squirrel fish, but I don't know, it could be wrong. I'm not seeing any brown soldier fish in this book. This is Shore Fishes of Hawaii by Randall. So I guess we're just gonna take a bunch of Maristic photos and try and figure out what the adult form is supposed to be. All right, back where you came from, little buddy. Right in the school of flagtails. barracuda. It's a would-be photo lifer. Hey, what's that other thing down there? Come on, take the bait. Yes, take it. Take it, take it, take it. I know what you want. Stop. Where are you going? Oh, who would have thought a snapper would be so skittish? It is familiar with how this game works. Got it. Well, that's my lifer blacktail snapper, I believe. All right, goodbye, Mr. Invasive Snapper. Go hang out with your moorage idol friend. All right, this is gonna be it. I can feel it. Oh, I just spooked them all off. And hit the sinker. Got it. Yep, there we go. That is a Hawaiian sargent, a species of sargent damselfish endemic to the Hawaiian Islands. They mix with the Indo-Pacific sargent around here, so eventually it might just become one species. But for the moment, this is a probably true-bred Hawaiian sargent. But yeah, the Indo-Pacific sargent is invasive, and the way you tell them apart is that the Hawaiian sargent, the bars fade away and get really narrowed towards their belly, whereas on the Indo-Pacific, they kind of stay wide and bold down there. I really want to catch that because it would be a lifer, but it'd be super annoying to land. Yeah, lots of cool stuff is coming out. That's a peacock grouper. Oh, I just swam off. That was cool. All right, we're done fishing the harbor until nightfall. But until then, we're gonna go over to the jetty, fish the jetty. Let's see. Nighttime now. You can see a bunch of red bodies and glowing eyes down there along the rocks. And I caught what might be a striped squirrelfish. Focus. And we got a better specimen of the iridescent cardinal fish too. So, gosh, I'm really scared to get stabbed by these things. They have very potent venom, I've heard. Oh, look at this. Look at that dorsal fin. Boom, photo. Yeah. All right, let it go. All right, there's a spotted eagle right there. There's a brotula right there. That is wicked cool. And there's some blennies right here, or gobies. I'm gonna try and catch that brotula. That's awesome. Well, I tried to catch the brotula. I blacked out the lights and everything, saw its white silhouette moving towards the bait. As soon as it smelled the shrimp, it just darted off into deeper water. Oh well. Also, I think these were just, I think they were all gobies, not blennies. And there's one lizardfish, but I think it's too small to identify. All right, we finally got back to the campground. Gotta stay quiet because people are sleeping. But there's a little stream behind the campground here. I see some gobies in it. Or at least a couple formies. See if we can get this one. Oh, spin it. Try it again. Got him. Oh, yeah, got him. Got him. What is that? What is that? What is that? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's a sleeper. Hey, yeah, dude. That is Hawaii's endemic species of sleeper, Elotridae. You can tell it's not a goby because those pelvic fins aren't fused together. Dude, so fun. I'm gonna try and catch that one too because that one has a better color pattern on it. More sleeper-esque. But this one's definitely pretty good. All right, once we do that, I'm gonna head down and try and catch some blennies in the tide pool tonight. Oh, there's another sleeper, dude. This stream is loaded with them. There's a better view of it. I found a bigger sleeper under that log right there. Dude, thing's a tank. Okay, now we're gonna head to the tide pools and look for blennies because I couldn't get a bite during the daytime. All right, back when the tide pools were at this morning. We're gonna try for these blennies down here. They would not bite during, oh, now that's a Hawaiian flagtail. Look at the vermiculation on that head. That is, or no, vermiculate. Wait, one of the two. We're gonna try and catch this blenny first. Hopefully it'll bite. They really didn't want to during the daytime. And they still really don't want to. Let's try this one. Yeah, okay. Same old, same old. Let's see if these flagtails will bite. I'll come back here in the morning and see if they'll bite then. Never mind. Right after I turned off the camera, I got one. So there's our flagtail. I think it's the reticulated because mosquito on my face. Sorry. Because it has those vermiculations on the head. Mosquito on my leg. Sorry. Mosquito on my cheek. Sorry. But yeah, I think that's reticulated. Which, if we got the Hawaiian earlier today, I'm not entirely sure yet. Then that would be 2 new species of flagtail. But yeah, this one isn't endemic. It's found, I think, in the Indo-Pacific. All right, well, Matt. This one I'm hoping for. I put the bait in from its mouth and it nipped at thin water, but then it ran off. It like nipped for it, but it didn't grab it. Oh my gosh, dude, these bunnies. All right, we got one of the rock hopper things. Unfortunately, it was snagged, so it doesn't count. I wasn't even looking when it happened. I was looking at a wave coming. Before you know, I looked down and it had tension. So, very neat. See if it can hop out of my hands. Oh, not really, but okay. But yeah, when you're walking on tide pools here sometimes, like, you'll spook one and it'll hop out of a tide pool and into another tide pool. They're crazy little boogers. Good morning, everybody. We are now on day 2, and I wanted to do an outro for yesterday, but I couldn't because it was just so humid out that my phone, the touchscreen, wouldn't work. So anyways, I think we ended up with 13 lifers on the day, which beats my old PB by 5, which is the clinch in Tallapoosa. They were tied, so that's really cool. So yesterday was North Shore, today is the East Shore. Yeah, the East Shore, but I knew this was gonna happen eventually. I forgot something at Conahoe Bay, and that is my snorkel mask. I left it right on the branch right there. So we're gonna try and go back and see if it's still there or not. There's the banyan tree from the intro. Honestly, I wouldn't even be that mad if the snorkel mask is gone. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's still freaking there. Heck yeah. We walked through the entire city of Liae to get to this bathtub beach, which apparently there's no access on the other side. But now we found this creek and there's a bunch of tilapias in it. So I'm gonna go see what's up. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Come on. It's shrimp, bro. You like shrimp. Got it. Got it. Oh yeah. That is a banded cichlid, I believe. Nice, that's pretty, wow, okay. Yep, there's our stud banded cichlid right on the side of the highway here. Dude, not a black chin tilapia because, of course, there's red on the chin instead of black. Well, there's also black, there's red tips and some bands. Yeah, this one's just really dark, I guess, nuptial colors. Dude, so cool. All right, try and catch a black chin tilapia now. Here we are, bathtub beach. Crazy worm thing. Dude, try and snorkel fish up some. Alright, there's our saddle wrasse. Hawaiian endemic species, probably one of the most common species here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any gobies or blennies down there. I mean, if this were South Florida, I'd have seen like at least 4 species already, but nothing, just larger kind of game fishes. That's a keeltail needlefish right over there. But we just hooked into a freaking goatfish. Let's go. That is oh, I've never handled a goatfish before. Is that a yellow striped goatfish? I don't know. I feel like I'm just looking at the colors and making up random names. Dude, look at those freaking marbles on the chin. That is so cool. All right, see if we can get this needlefish right there. Oh, cast with minimum weight. What? Okay. Got one keeltail needlefish. Look how flat that is. And how long and pointy the snoot is. That's definitely a keeltail. Ooh, dude. So blue too. There's a possible new species of damselfish down here that's playing with fire right now.
All right, y'all, narration hunter back here. So I caught saddle wrasse after saddle wrasse trying to catch this darn little damselfish. Finally we got it. It turned out to be a Hawaiian Gregory. It took me half a freaking hour to catch that thing. And after this, I tried to go south into town into Kailua, but the bus stopped short, so I got stuck there for a little while. Finally got into Kailua for white-spotted claris, which is a type of freshwater catfish native to southern China. Anyways, I had 10 minutes to fish there before the sun went down and the park closed. And we actually got a little trevally here, which, as you can see from the other photo, there's a little black dot at the top of its operculum, which makes this a big-eyed trevally, kind of like our horse-eyed jack from the Atlantic, similar species. And at this point, I just chilled for the rest of the evening and called it a night.
You need to get just on the other side of those mountains there. We got about 20 minutes before the bus comes.
Days 3 and 4, I didn't do a whole lot of filming, so we're going to speed run this section. Initially, I went to Lake Wahuiwa, which has a lot of invasive species in it, which I'll show them all here. And I caught my lifer, I think it was a red breast tilapia.
Well, this has been Lake Wahuiwa in central Oahu. I've been trying to catch those garfish for freaking 4 hours in the scorching sun. You can see one right there. But the 1 hour that they were biting, they're all clustered up right there. A whole bunch of people came down and were just scaring them all off. And then the wind died off and now they all kind of just moved out. So annoying. I even had one too in the mouth, bro. It jumped and it threw the hook like right here. Oh well. Guess we'll head to Honolulu. At least I got a new species of tilapia, I think. Ooh, look at that. Mongoose. Yeah, mongoose. Another invasive species.
At this point, I got almost 24 hours of only catching one new species, so that just had to change. So I went down to downtown Honolulu and caught my lifer crown squirrelfish. Also got another colorful lifer, a bandfin cardinalfish. Lost a red, a mampachi, so that was sad. And then I went back to camp at Waimanalo, and when I woke up in the morning, I fished the beach, and to my surprise, I caught a moi.
Morning moi off the beach, dude. Fish of kings. Only royalty can eat this fish. Anyone else who was caught eating this fish, it has a very distinct smell. They would probably get killed. So that's cool.
So the prior 2 days up to this point, I'd been struggling with transportation. End of day 2, just getting around, and most of the previous day getting around, just spent so much time on the bus. So I went to probably the most concentrated, don't have to walk a lot place I can think of, and that was Ala Moana Beach Park, also the Magic Island Beach Park, and fished this dirty, shallow canal, caught my lifer, what was it, black chin tilapia out of there. Just years of that fish eluding me, both in South Florida and earlier on in Hawaii, and all of a sudden they really want to eat, so okay, I'll take it, black chin tilapia out of this dirty little place. So after that, I moved down the peninsula and fished along the rocks right where the water is kind of like gushing into the Magic Island Bay thing. And I caught some pretty interesting species there. I'll show you all in.
Check this catch out. That's a freaking bird wrasse. Look at that mouth. It's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be, the mouth. How extended that is. That's crazy, dude. A bunch of yellow spots on the anal fin too. Such a beautiful fish. Going back.
So after this bird wrasse, I went over to the Alawai Channel at the mouth of the Alawai Boat Harbor and started casting in deeper water there. And I finally got my first ever bonefish, a short jaw bonefish. And immediately after that, I went down to the Alawai Canal where it enters the boat harbor area. I saw a bunch of like little things darting around in the bottom there, and they turned out to be starry gobies. Finally, dude. So with this victory of gobies fresh in my mind, I head up to Nu'u Stream where I look for the freshwater o'opus, which are all the freshwater gobies.
So they are, every species of freshwater goby that occurs in Hawaii occurs in this stream. So maybe we can get some once the sun sets, because I'm not seeing any at the moment. Water's clear though. Oh gosh, I'm getting dizzy. I am very dehydrated. I need to go replenish my whatever water gauge. But I haven't seen any gobies yet. This is like the perfect spot 4 gobies, I feel like. And there ain't a single one in here. And I've been looking for like half an hour now and I ain't seen nothing. So, what was that? Mosquito fish. So yeah, that spot's a bust. I need to go to 7-Eleven and get some friggin' Slurpee in me. Oh, what is that? Leaf. That's a leaf. There's a bunch of Hypostomus watata, I think. Some sucker-mouth catfishes with like the little pearls in their faces. And they're all over the sides of these rocks here in the current, but they won't bite anything that I'm throwing at them. Okay, I gotta get out of here now. I'm so dizzy and thirsty. Oh, I gotta go.
Welcome to day number 5. This is one of the funnest days I had in Hawaii just because everything with the bus was working. I was getting free bus rides or whatever. And every spot I went fishing had exactly what I was looking for and then some. So to start off the day, we're going to the University of Hawaii campus at Manoa to this old quarry here that's been filled in with water. And it now has jaguar guapotes in it.
Finally set up. I see a jaguar guapote right here. Ooh, nailed it. Oh, darn it, dude. It's hungry though, they're hungry.
So as I was casting around for jaguar guapotes, I wound up catching a very, very odd species. I thought it was like some sort of weird hybrid between like a green tear and a red devil cichlid. No, turns out this stump-faced fish is its own species. It is a moga, aka Nicaraguan cichlid. And as it turns out, moga are only introduced to 2 ponds in the United States, both of which are only like a 40-minute drive away from each other. And this lifer just took me completely by surprise, so that's always nice. Anyways, I kept casting around, and a couple casts later, I finally got what we were looking for, which is a...
Finally got one. Jaguar guapote. It's got some teeth in there. Surprising. Very extendable mouth too. Neat.
So with that lifer acquired, I started casting towards the horde of big orange fish, which I believe presented me my lifer red devil cichlid. There's also Midas cichlid, but these lips look kind of plump, so I'm calling them red devils. And this should be the last, if not one of the last times you hear from Narration Hunt on this video, so see y'all.
I'll show you all what I caught there. A jaguar guapote, very expandable mouth, my bad. And some red devil cichlid, possibly hybrid thing. I don't know. Anyways, on to green swordtail further up in the basin now. Thought I'd check out this little creek on the way to the bus, which leaves in 9 minutes, by the way. Caught smallmouth bass in Hawaii. Oh my gosh, invasive species. Rip gobies. There's a bunch of plecos in here too. This is the green swordtail spot. A bunch of swordtails down there. And I was having trouble getting their attention, but I figured out once I started jiggling the bait on top of the water. Oh, I almost had one. It fell off. Ooh, got one. That's definitely a swordtail. Oh, and it's a male too. Heck yeah, that's a male swordtail. Wow. All right, there's our male green swordtail. Pretty widely distributed invasive in the island of at least Oahu. And I was trying to use tadpole to catch them, but I realized they really like lures. They're kind of like moving bright things. So I put on a little chunk of trout magnet, and they all started swarming it. And I'm surprised I got a male. I thought it'd take longer to pull that feed off. That is pretty. Beautiful backdrop too. All right, here we are at one of the next spots. It's like tier number 5 or something. It started raining, so this works out pretty well. We got an awning. We just caught a bluefin trevally. And there's a bunch of other fishes down there. Try and get. Ooh, got something. Saddle wrasse. So there's our saddle wrasse, which has been the most common species that I've encountered here. What I really want are those yellow things in the bottom of that boat there. There were some over here. Yeah, yellow tangs right there. All right, we hooked the bait nibbler, that thing that had been stealing our bait like freaking 20 times in a row. I thought it would be one of these, a tang or a freaking butterfly fish. Dude, look at that, it's so pretty. I can't tell how good it's hooked. Can I lift it from here? I don't know. It's got the big hook, like the size 12. Oh yeah, it's coming. There we go, on the dock. Oh my gosh, look at those colors. Okay, so when we caught this down in Florida, the colors faded within like 20 seconds. So I'm gonna take some quick photos real quick. So there's our tang. I think it might be a sailfin tang. I'm not entirely sure. So you can see it's got some really sharp spines on his fins. So I'm trying not to let it flop on me. But got some good photos, I believe. The glare is kind of hard to get rid of. But, oh well, going back. Dude, so cool. I'm so glad I got a tang. My second species of tang. Stay away from my shrimp. Oh look, something's coming over here. Oh, that's a mini bar goatfish. Ooh, I want that. I want that so bad. It's coming. No, no, it's swimming around my baits. Bro, no. Yo, I was literally about to leave. Haven't caught a fish in an hour. Look at this. Dude, Morsh idle. The freaking spook clock must have reset because it bit it when I set it down there, dude. I can't believe this freaking took it, dude. I've been trying to fish for these for several days. Look how long and slender that mouth is too. That's so neat. This fish is it's kind of a 16x9 fish. Any character from Finding Nemo is absolutely lit in my books. All right, going back. There it goes. All right, I'm gonna head over there now. Other side of the quote-unquote pier, got a Hawaiian Dacalus. I think there's 2 Dacalus species around here. I'm pretty sure this is the Hawaiian. I'm not exactly sure to tell them apart. This could be other. I don't know. Anyways, very ready to bite, unlike the other ones from yesterday. All right, here we are at Kahana Bay State Park. I just grabbed one of these little fishes to try and catch one of the endemic river goby type splits. It's endemic to Hawaii, when I just freaking saw one right in front of me here. I think I need shrimp. All right, not what we were looking for. It's kind of running away, so I just catch it. That is our Sandwich Island sleeper. Yeah, they also exist here. If there's sleepers, then there's Hawaiiensis, from what I've heard. General rule. Ooh, that might be a Hawaiiensis. Oh, got it. Ooh. That might be Stenogobius hawaiiensis. Oh, dude. I think it is. I think it's a female. All right, Stenogobius hawaiiensis. Going back. Neat, dude, neat. Back at the Oahu species. Can confirm they will at least try to eat. They're really small. I don't know if they can get the hook in their mouths. We just freaking got one. Oahuus, I think Guamensis, but I think they just changed it so that the Hawaiian was endemic now. Dude, I thought first time river goby took like a freaking hour to catch one. This one, second one that's why I wasn't recording, because I thought it would take that long. But no, second one I put the bait in front of. Or third one, ate it. Gosh, those animals are freaking out. I'm sorry if I woke them up. Oh, it fell off. Let's see if we can get a bigger one here. Just on the edge of the light. It ate it. Heck yeah. Oh no, that's another Stenogobius. Oh, darn it. All in all, this has been a pretty good night of torching here, which I think I got to incorporate in my vocabulary. It's a lot more pigeon than headlamp fishing. So yeah, 2 new species. See if, oh, just missed that one. Darn it, that was another Oahuus. Once again, woken up to the serenading sound of chickens at 4 in the morning. Probably the last time that'll happen until the next trip. Oh, beautiful. Here we are back at the Oahuus Trimenis goby spot. I think there might be a homeless person over there, so I wasn't recording with the GoPro. But anyways, I think we just caught a Hawaiian flagtail. Yeah, no reticulation on the head. Yep, no articulation, kind of a blunter body shape. Ooh, photo time. I moved over to the side of the highway here and caught a little fish out of this ditch. I think I'm not exactly sure what it is. It could be a short fin molly or a common molly. Yeah, or a Cuban limia. I don't know, dorsal fin is interesting though. Cool. Some creek. We're at Kanaho Bay boat ramp. I was trying to find my GoPro in that big bag because I thought I might catch this guy. I couldn't find it. Anyways, we caught it though. That is my first ever butterfly fish, dude. Oh, so cool. So freaking cool. I'm stoked. Beautiful butterfly fish going back. I don't know what species it is. We'll identify it later. Oh, nice, dude. There's more down there. See if we can find the GoPro. Ooh, a tang of some kind. Got the tang. Got the tang. I think it's the same. I think that's a yellow. Ooh, cornet fish. This is the same kind of tang we got yesterday. Yep. Yellow line tang, I think. I believe it's yellow edge, actually. This species is the most common type of tang to depart the reef and go over sand, as I've read yesterday. Neat. Going back. There it is. It's coming. It's coming. There's 2 cornet fish down there. 3. There's 3 of them. They're all on the bait. Snoots on the bait. They just haven't sucked it in yet. Ooh. Got something. What is that? Oh, parrotfish. Alright, there's our first parrotfish from Hawaii. No idea what species it is. I should probably take a bunch of photos, depending on which phase it's in. That is so cool, dude. There's also 3 big cornet fish down there and a couple more. Oh, look how big that one is, and a couple butterfly fish. Next species, butterfly fish. Neat, dude.
So at this point, some rain is moving in. I wanted to go to Kaneohe to do some laundry to make sure I wasn't sinking up the plane the next day. And while I was there, I got some revenge on the animal that was causing me chaos in the middle of the night. And going back, I wanted to pull an all-nighter this night, but this happened to just be like one of the nights where it was raining all night long. Right. So I found this little Stenogobis hawaiiensis and just pretty much called it a night after that.
Last day here. We're going to try and go back to the marina and spend about 2 hours trying to catch one of those little puffers before we got to head to the airport. Packing up for the airport. Last night I left a little canteen underneath the side of the tent there and got half a canteen's worth of water. Oh, it's a lifesaver. That's one of the hardest things during this trip I found.
It's just finding water when you're basically homeless. Unless you're near, if you're not going somewhere that has a faucet, it's really hard to find. So this is good. I enjoy it. This is nice.
Here, some kind of little puffer. Wow, just total bait. Mahalo y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was the Hawaii trip. We caught 39 new species of fish that I know of. That puts us at 496 species total. So close to 500. I spent too much time worrying about numbers. I never worry about numbers. I can't wait to be done with 500 and then just not have to worry about it again until we get close to 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000, whatever. Anyways, next trip will be Japan in early August. So that'll be pretty exciting. A week in Japan. I don't know where exactly. It's gonna be pretty chaotic, but it's gonna be fun. So thank y'all for watching and aloha.